And really welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be part 2 of my sweet treat week, a week where I am doing DIYs based on cute little sweet treat food items. I don't know, it's going to be a random load of things: squishies, plushies, charms, paper squishies, my usual lot, but just in sweet treat form. So for today's video I made this little cake squishy out of some foam and some puffy paint. I will be squishing it at the end of the video. So yeah, if you'd like to see how I make it, then just keep on watching. I hope my projects are keeping you nice and busy whilst you're staying home, staying inside, staying as healthy and safe as much as you possibly can. If you do end up making my DIYs, then be sure to tag me on Instagram, and yeah, just gonna get stuck straight on into it. So as with all my DIY squishies at the moment, I'm just using this foam, which I actually got from a seat pad. So right before isolation, I went to my local store and just bought a foam seat pad in order to cut up and make into squishies. So I just took that, I drew around a tea light holder to make a nice circle using a black permanent marker, and I just started shaping away. This took me quite a while because I'm quite a perfectionist once it comes to like rounded shapes. So I just cut away, smoothing out until I had a cylinder, and then I rounded off both of the edges. Once I was happy with my shape, I popped it onto a barbecue skewer. This is just a wooden skewer. I always end up sticking my squishes on these so that I'm able to paint the whole entire thing and then able to leave it dry. It just saves a bunch of time rather than doing one side at a time. So I did 3 layers in total of the white, leaving it to dry in between each layer. Then I did a top coat of this pale pink, as that's the colour I wanted my squishy to be. To add on the details, I started off with a puffy paint by the brand Tulip, and I just put a kind of icing design around the bottom and the top of the cake, just using that white puffy paint. Once that was done, I then painted on a cute face to the kind of like side of the cake so that I could see it at all times, just because I love to put cute faces on absolutely everything, which I'm sure you are well aware of if you've been around here for even like one day. I just put faces on everything. So I painted on the black using a puffy paint, fabric paint, and then I painted on a darker pink shade, just slightly darker than the original colour, just to act as blush either side of the eyes and as the tongue for the inside of the mouth. Using some off-cut pieces of foam, I just shaped out some strawberry-like shapes, just flat ones, and then I used the glue Fabri-Tac just to glue them down into place. This is my favourite glue for making squishies, as it dries flexible and it like blonds instantly. I always recommend that because I just find it to be the best. So once they had dried, I left it around about 20 minutes before I put this coat on, by the way. Yeah, once they dried and I was sure that the glue had like kind of set, I then painted them in a red and then left that to dry for another couple of hours. Then I went in with a green paint and I just painted on like the details of the strawberries at the top, just that green leafy bit. I then moved on and took some more puffy paint, and I just used a paintbrush to get in and around all of the strawberries, just to make sure that they looked like they was kind of like stuck on with cream rather than just being like plonked on top of the cake. Once I had done that, I then left that to dry, and I actually took some Mod Podge and I just Mod Podged down a thin layer and then stuck on some clay sprinkles, which I had made from absolutely ages ago, probably like a year or 2 ago. So I just glued them into place and then put 2 coats of Mod Podge over the top of those sprinkles to make sure that they were all sealed in. For the final touch, I just added some white dots on the strawberries and to the eyes as well to act as highlight. Okay, so now that the paint and all the Mod Podge and everything on top, holding all the sprinkles in, has now fully dried, my squishy is now complete. I'm leaving it there. I was going to add a few extra little bits, but I thought I would keep it simple, just with the sprinkles, the strawberries and the cream, and I'm really happy with how it has turned out. So squishiness wise, it's nice and slow, it's nice and soft. I'm loving like all of these pink squishies, like with my blue nails. If you didn't see, I did post a tutorial on how I did my nails the other day because I did these myself. They're not perfect, but I mean they're okay. I'm really happy with them. So yeah, this is how my cake squishy has turned out. Really like it. The sprinkles are nice, and on that I did 3 coats of the Mod Podge in total, which is kind of keeping them all in place. The little kind of strawberries, you can squish them as well. Look at that. They're so cute. I just love strawberries against like pink. I just like red and pink together. I don't really like the colour red, which I know is a bit weird, but yeah, red and pink, I like them together. But anyway, I hope you have enjoyed today's video. We'll tune back in for Sweet Treat Week Day 3 tomorrow. And yeah, hopefully you've enjoyed it, and I will see you then. Bye!